Squally, you've enjoyed an increased role over the past couple of games, and you've made the most of your opportunity. And Jamal Williams has been the first to mention you and that he's happy to see you score touchdowns and get out and get some run. Has anything changed, or are you just getting the ball more?
I don't think anything's changed. First of all, I just want to thank the linemen. They've been doing great up front these past couple of games. Well, they've been doing great up front the whole season. As you know, when we run the ball, the games we win, Jamal rushed over 100 yards every game we won. So shout out to those guys. But I want to thank Jamal too. You know, he's been working with me a lot, working on my footsteps, working on my tracks, and just encouraging me. But I think I've been getting the same amount of carries since the start of the season. I just think I'm starting to get more comfortable and realizing it's becoming like high school. So the game's starting to slow down for me, I should say. I don't think I'm getting more reps. I don't think I'm getting the ball more. Both games. Last game I had 9. West Virginia had 9. Not West Virginia, Toledo. Toledo I had 9, and this past game I had 6. So the carries are the same. I'm just making the best of the carries, I will say.
You had a touchdown against Toledo, and then Michigan State a couple of nice runs, especially that one where you got stood up, and I think you had 8 more yards after that. What's it like with, I don't know, like 1,500 pounds around you as you try and plow forward?
That's actually one of my signature moves. Actually, I used to do that in Pop Warner. I used to do that all the time. I actually played fullback, so that's why I adopted that from. So I did that in Pop Warner. I did that in high school, and then Marshawn started doing it. And Marshawn's he invented that beast mode. So he's one of my favorite running backs, if not my favorite. So when I seen the hole, all I seen was touchdown, and guys just kept jumping on my back, and I didn't really feel nothing. I just kept seeing touchdown in my head. I was like, touchdown, just score. And then all of a sudden, I just felt my legs go out. So I was kind of mad, and when I was in the pile, I could hear one of their teammates saying, "You're pushing him the wrong way." I started laughing. I was sitting there laughing while I'm running, and I'm like, man, keep pushing me then.
At 1-3, this team faced some serious adversity through the first 4. Now, back-to-back wins against Toledo and Michigan State. How different is the mentality from 2 weeks ago to what you're feeling today?
I think the mentality has been the same week in and week out. I just think now that we're just starting to gel more. Like, the team has a great bond already. It's just the offense is starting to pick up. Everybody's starting to get used to the offense, and we're building that chemistry. The defense has been playing lights out, so now the offense has been picking it up. So I just think the reason why we've been winning these last 2 games was that we're starting to get it, I will say. The offense is, everybody's starting to know their roles, their responsibilities. We're starting to have less mental breakdowns. So that's what I believe what it is. And you got to say, Coach Shitaki's a great guy, and he's bringing a lot of energy and passion. And those losses, they bothered me. And when I went out there, and every time I got a chance to go in, I want to make a play for that guy. So Shitaki's a great coach as well. So he's been having our back 100%. And I think that's what it is too, having his confidence in us.
Speaking of 100, how is the post-game celebration in the locker room, the dancing?
You see Sataki in his moves. He got moves. I believe Coach Detmer hit the Macarena too.
Yeah, yes.
The post-game celebration was pretty fun, but we didn't try to mess up the locker room too much. I would have been bad on our part, but it's always good when you can go on a road and win in a place like that and celebrate in the locker room with the guys. That's the best part of the day right there. No, the best part of the day is actually getting on the plane and going home, actually.
Especially after a win. That flight home is amazing.
That flight home is still crucial. I hate it. The seats don't recline, and I'm scared. I'm already scared of flying. And as soon as the turbulence get to going, I grab Jamal. I remember one flight, it was shaking bad. I think it was going to West Virginia or Washington, D.C. It was shaking. I thought we were going down. He's sitting there playing Pokemon, calm, just chilling. And I'm like, I grab him. I take my headphones off, like, bro, how are you so calm? He's like, I don't know, you weenie? I was like, all right, that's great to know. So I put my headphones back on. I was like, I guess I'm going to just not be a weenie.
Next year with the younger running backs, you're going to be the guy saying, hey, put your headphones back on.
Hopefully, man. I might be grabbing them like, yo, help me out.
No flight this weekend. You're home from Mississippi State, and we just talked about the emotional drop-off or heard from Ty Detmer about that. How do you avoid that and keep that energy level high coming home after a huge win like you had at Michigan State?
Well, in my eyes, to avoid losing or trying to avoid a loss, is remember what it feels like to win. Remember that feeling. Don't let that feeling go. Because I know what it feels like to lose, and it sucks. So our emotion, from an emotional aspect, I would say keep that feeling of winning inside. If you want that feeling again, then come out here and practice hard, study hard, know your plays, and then get out into the game and execute. That's how you go out and win.
In the offseason, we talked a lot about, redshirting and what that took, and you only got the one carry against Vegas, and it was the worst-case scenario for you, and you had overcome that mentally. What was it like this season to be able to say, okay, that's totally in the past, and now you're seeing what I can do?
I actually redshirted 2 years. I redshirted at Washington State, and I set out this year. So I had 2 years to get right and show people what I could do. And I'm just glad that game's behind me, even though I still get poked at about it. It's just been great to show. Okay, I can hold on to the ball. Obviously, I can hold on to the ball, guys, and to show them like besides holding on to the ball, I can step in there and make a play when Jamal needs a breath or needs a breather. And like I said before, it's not just me; it's the O-linemen starting with them, and then it goes up to the receivers blocking downfield. It's just been a team job. That's how the run game happens. And I got to mention Jamal as well again, because he's been a major part in my success. And he's during practice, I sit back, and when I make a mistake, he comes and grabs me. Yo, you got to stay inside, or you should have bounced that.
Yeah, don't be a weenie.
don't be a weenie. And then he makes fun of me about my chop blocks, but that's a whole nother story.
With Squally Canada here, I had a fan ask me the other day, and they were looking at Boise State's schedule, and they said, who's the toughest team that Boise State's going to play this year? And very quickly, Washington State and BYU pop off the page. You played at both places, Squally. Who's the toughest team that Boise's going to play this year?
It's going to be us. We're going to come after guys. That's what we've been doing all week. All our games have been, except for this last, it was a close game until the fourth quarter. But all our games we play. And we're not going to let you guys come out here and just walk all over us. So I'm pretty sure any team that we play, they definitely shouldn't overlook us, because we're going to come out there and we're going to play till the whistle's blowing until the very last second, as you guys know. So I actually didn't play at Boise State. I was committed there. And then, as you know, I went to Washington State too. So that's crazy how that worked out.
And now you're at BYU.
Yeah. And I actually talked to my boys back at Washington State when they played Boise State. I asked them what happened. It was like, man, I don't know. Yeah, but those guys are actually doing good too, so shout out to them. And can't wait to play Boise as well.
Yeah, take care of Mississippi State and on to Boise. Thanks for the time, Squally.
No problem. You guys enjoy your day.